Hi and welcome. And I wanted to just do a short video about something that's really important. Now, as you may know, with the work that I do, I very much work on pathways for liberation for starseeds and light workers. And I very much have created a very powerful pathway to clear soul contracts, to clear implants, mechanisms, and devices, to clear soul capture technology, to clear all sorts of off world tech that is being used against us right now, even on the layers of our light body, and trying to trick us in everyday life into contracting and actually giving permission for something to come back in and try and contract us again. Because, of course, they don't want us to claim soul sovereignty. They don't want us to move up into our true power and avatar selves, because they're toast then, aren't they? So, and also we've got the evolution and ascension of the planet. So, of course, we become beautiful lightning conductors for the planet, and we anchor the frequencies that are coming through our I am presence and monad down onto Gaia, which is very, very needed right now. Now, something that has occurred recently is that we have an influx of artificial intelligence applications, especially on our iPhones and on our desktop computers. And anytime you can download the app on the app for, this is my iPhone, you can download the app onto your iPhone, and before you know it, you're playing around with a photo app and putting your photo in, and all these amazing backgrounds come up. Now, warning, big warning. As soon as you upload an image of yourself to AI for them to start creating backgrounds for you, you've given permission. You've given permission for artificial intelligence to take your soul energy. And that may sound absolutely crazy, right? I know. I've experienced it. And also, plenty of other people are being caught out in actually allowing these soul capture devices on their phones. Now, I know that the Lensa app, which is Lensa, the Lensa app is a notorious one for actually trying to pull you into artificial timelines. So by creating images of you as a Viking or a Victorian lady or a goddess in Egypt, whatever it may be, they are actually contracting you in and will use your imagery and start to clone you. And you may think that's impossible. It's not. The off-world technology is absolutely phenomenal, right? And don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate the technology and what they can do. So immediately you've contracted, and you may find that you are getting really weird and horrible dreams. You're feeling off. You're drained of energy. You are getting infiltration coming in from other areas that you weren't having before because you've given permission, right? Everything's a contract. Everything is a contract. So if that is you right now, you've got to get out of that. Now, not only the Lensa app, but there is another app which I used recently, which caused me a problem. Now, evidently, I was meant to do that on some level. I think that that was something that was being pointed out to me so I could help others. And I downloaded an app that was being advertised on Instagram. And I was doing it for my product bottles. So I produce a big range of sprays, and I'm always struggling with how the background to put behind it. So I thought, oh, that's handy. I can use this app. I've got pictures of me holding the bottles like this. They can even get rid of my hand and then put it in a background, space background, or an Egyptian background, whatever I want. I think, oh, that's fab. That will sort out all of my photos that I need redoing on my Etsy store. And it's a Saturday night. I'm trolling around. My husband's watching something. I'm busy looking at the app, playing around with it. Oh, this is good. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I thought no more of it. Now, I hadn't uploaded any image of myself, right? So that was fine. Okay. The next day, I'm busy doing other things. And then I sit down and play with it again. And I didn't think. You know how you don't think. You're busy, you're doing other things, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think. And I gave it access to my phone. I gave it access to my library because I was trying to get hold of my bottles, you see, on pictures on my phone, because I've loads of them. Before I knew it, I realised it had uploaded some pictures of me. So at first it's like, I didn't realise it did that. Anyway, so I'm messing around with it and I'm going, oh, I'll take that off, but Didn't think much of it. It didn't occur to me. And then about an hour later, I'd gone to make a cup of tea, come back, sat down, and I felt weird. And I looked at the app and hit it and looked at the app and I felt even weirder. And as I felt weirder, I felt like I was being sucked in somewhere, and I knew immediately what it was, right? Because my energy field, I look after it, it's a sovereign field, and I knew immediately something was trying to get into my energy field, right? So immediately I stood up, I got the app, I deleted it, I took it off the phone immediately. It just went off my phone, right? Next, I did a super conscious rescinding statement. And because I'm pretty good, I actually create them myself. I write decrees and all sorts of things to clear and deliver divine law on this planet. I then went and just said it out loud, because I can make it up as I'm going along. So I went and did my whole rescinding statement there and then to actually send. It's almost like you're sending a warning shot and a bolt of divine law into them and saying, no, I don't consent to this. This is a trickery and manipulation, and I will not consent and I will not contract. So as soon as I did that and did the rescinding and said it formally out loud, and I said it 3 times, boom, it all stopped. And I could feel it had stopped. I then went and just cleared myself up a bit. I white flamed myself, made sure everything was okay. I've got all of the tools for that, as you know. And also I took myself on my own quantum crystalline bridge and put myself in the white flame of ascension to make sure I was okay. I asked the question, am I okay? Yes, you are. You've done what you needed to do. And I really think that was a thing that happened to me to help warn others as well. So I'm fine now, and remember that it's just all of these last grab attempts to take us in. And so that's what I wanted to warn you about. Now, if you've any photo apps on your phone that use artificial intelligence, offload them now. Get rid of them. They are a soul contract. They are soul capture devices. They have been designed with off-tech planet technology from dark alien ET agendas. We call it the negative alien agenda, that are working to completely take starseeds off their ascension pathway, and also to hoodwink humanity. Now, we have to be careful with these devices on our children's phones as well. So keep an eye on your children and what you've got on there, and be very aware of the gaming soul capture devices that could be around. I haven't really looked into that and looked at that for a number of years because my own sons are grown up and adults now. But, I can imagine the old Warhammers of the day and all of that stuff. I don't know what technology they use nowadays. I don't know, because I've not connected with that for a long time, but I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't up to stuff like that. Of course they will be. So delete the apps, get them off, and do this super conscious rescinding statement. Stand up and do it with authority. Do it in your power and use your voice. Say it out loud. You are declaring it and you are saying you will not consent. And I mean, once normally is pretty good, but because it's such a serious thing, I would say to say it 3 times, the power of three. Say it 3 times out loud, one after the other, and I'm sure you will feel, if you have had some trouble there and something has been feeling off for you, and you've used the Lensa app or the Photo Lab app or any other photo editor that uses your face, and actually you have to upload your picture up into other like images and backgrounds, that's where you're in trouble. And you need to clear it, get it off your phone. If you're paying a subscription a month, delete it, yeah, and get out of the subscription, because that's a contract in itself. Get rid of the subscription, get rid of the app off your phone, and also do the super conscious rescinding statement 3 times. And I'll guarantee you will feel better immediately that you do that, and things might lighten up for you. And they're very naughty, and we know they are, because they do lots of underhand things to keep us locked down into silent contracts that we don't know anything about. Now, if you want to know more about this or learn more, I do a 13-step STAR pathway and process that actually enables you to get access to loads of these rescinding statements, loads of really powerful activations and transmissions that will help clear your energy field and help you claim soul sovereignty. It's so important. You can't just say I'm sovereign, I've declared it like this, and that's it. It won't work. You're in this realm where everything is a contract in 3D Earth, and even our birth certificate and everything else is a contract. And there are ways to get out of that. And it's not that complicated. And that's what I've created, something that simplifies the process, that enables you not to miss out on any steps that are vital to claim and reclaim your soul sovereignty and be able to hold your sovereign field. That's what I teach. Everything about holding sovereign field. All right. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Good luck. Hope everything is okay. And if you do have any problems on the back of this, or you feel like something is not right, or blah, 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 then please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. So take care. Lots of love, and bye.